All right, here we go.
Okay.
Now that we have all our technical difficulties figured out, the good. I mean, how long did that take? Good 15 minutes. That's not too bad for a first time.
10:13.
Yeah, there you go. Fine. Welcome to Chronicles on Tape, everybody. We are doing something very unique today because we are trying to do a live recording. I mean, an Instagram live while we record, and I just thought it would be easier to do an Instagram live with Utah, even though Utah. Well, you can talk. You can look at me through the
What?
phone.
Oh, you want me to just look at you over here? Okay.
Yeah, makes
I've
it easier.
never done this before, man.
I've never done this before either.
Very strange.
Yes. So, I mean, let's see. Wait, are you talking to the mic?
What? Am I talking to the mic? Yeah, I'm talking to the mic.
Oh, okay. You're good. Just because I'm also hearing you on my phone. So, anyways, welcome to Chronicles on Tape, the live version. Maybe the only time ever, unless this goes really well. But so far,
I'm gonna
it hasn't
put
gone.
cigarettes in here or something. Sounds all weird. Oh shit.
And then Utah, so far, he's trying to keep his phone propped up because he doesn't know.
There it is.
Things. So he's using 2 rolls of shipping tape to hold his phone up.
And a pack of cigarettes now.
And a pack of cigarettes. So, welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good night. We're just going to vibe and podcast like usual. I got Phil Star here just in case we have any interesting questions that you guys have. And, yeah, Utah has an echo because he is talking right into the microphone and his phone. So, yeah, so there's going to be a little bit of an echo, unfortunately. But, anyways, how are things? How are things in these trying times?
Things are generally fine, I guess. It's really weird hearing my own echo right now, but it is what it is.
Yes.
Doing what we can, I guess. Like not going out, just working on mostly like web stuff. Yeah, it's, honestly, it's all just website stuff right now.
I mean, what have you done this week? Seems like you've been here like every night until early mornings.
Well, I've been working on a couple websites. I don't know. I'm not sure how like public the information is, so I'm not sure if that's okay, but I mean, I'm just working. Yeah, I'm not sure. So, but one's done. I say one's about 60% done, and then I have another one I'm working on that's maybe about 20-30%.
Yeah. I mean, are you allowed to talk about what website you just finished or no?
I don't know. That's the thing. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I mean, am I allowed to? Yes. Like, would it, like, is it preferred? I don't know. I think it's okay. Yeah. I just put together a new site for Desmond.
Yeah.
So that should be going live maybe this week or the next. Working over, like having Matt look over like the last few details and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's there's currently a website up, but it's I'm not really sure what the I guess the situation is with that, but yeah, I just put one together. So yeah, it's currently I don't think it's not live yet. No.
Okay.
Everybody's been busy. I think Matt over at ICB has been pretty busy. So
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, maybe that helps.
Oh shit! No, I can't hear anything.
You need to turn your volume back up on your side.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you from my phone now.
All right.
This is very weird.
Yeah. There's definitely a little bit of an echo though because there's a delay on IG Live. So let me open the door again because that's not going to work.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Just turn your. How did you get your phone to? Oh, to not hear me. You turn your volume down.
Oh, they said it was.
No, my shit's fine.
It's clear.
It's clear when the door is closed. Everyone.
Yeah, just close the door. I can hear you. It's real time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I mean, let's just say that one of these is going to work and one of these is not going to work. So the IG Live is going to go great right now because everybody can hear now, right? But the actual podcast itself is completely fucked, I think, because it's just going to pick up 4 voices and it's 2 of each of ours.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's fine.
Headphones on?
Huh?
Did I put headphones on as well?
Yeah, if you could.
I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, that'll be perfect. We should have done that a long time ago. Oh. Yeah. So I think that Utah's happier in his own office, anyways.
Why?
Because I had in the office earlier with me and seemed incredibly uncomfortable with Phil next to him and stuff.
No, I just felt uncomfortable because there's like hella people and not really.
Just pretend that people aren't there. Oh shit, Keychain's here. So while you're getting ready, I'm just gonna say hi to everybody. What's
I
up,
gotta
Chuck?
untangle my headphones because.
Oh, what's up? What's up, everybody? I'm glad you guys are here. We're really gonna try to. I mean, if I could make money off OnlyFans, I could because I have a pretty nice dick. So, but but it's just one of those things, you know. Like, how do I set it up? I might as well be a Twitch streamer, right? Instead of doing OnlyFans, because
What's that?
OnlyFans is like where like the girls like you gotta pay to subscribe to their services so you can see like a titty and stuff.
I see.
It's like camming kind of, but not. It's not live. You just give people exclusive content.
I see.
Yes. Oh shit! What's up, Keychain? Man, there are a lot of people in here. Yeah, OnlyFans doesn't.
What the fuck? This is weird.
Why? You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear. I don't know. I just.
Clear, right? Yeah, but hopefully this works and everybody can hear us. But yeah, as you were saying, you're working on the Rigamaster site.
Yeah, just put together a website for the Regamaster stuff.
Do you know when it's going to be live, or you're waiting for approval?
I think like next week. Yeah. Matt just hasn't had a chance to look it over just yet. But I think I got it to like a working working prototype, so to speak.
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, it looks great.
For, like last week, so I mean, it is what it is, and like the whole, there's a lot of things that are, I suppose you could say, not unexpected going on in the world. So what the fuck?
Yeah, because it's not like people are generally just going to be buying wheels.
What?
It's not like people are going to be buying wheels right now.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, I guess not. So.
No, people aren't going to just go buying Rigamasters right now.
I know.
You can't even show them to anybody, and you buy them anyways, so.
Yeah.
Shit, Yoshi's in here. Look at that. I don't know thing. Utah can't read Japanese.
He says konnichiwa. I can read that much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm glad that you're working so hard on all these websites, but literally, it's like such bad timing since you you literally came back from Arizona and
I know. Yeah. So I'm not particularly, I guess. It is what it is. Like nothing I can do about it. I can't. It's. Yeah. I'm used to it, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still better than Arizona right now, right?
Well, I mean, I'll plead the fifth on that one. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been interesting times. Like even though there is like this whole pandemic going on, like me and Utah typically self-isolate already. For you guys that don't know, like this is my normal life where I'm either at Becky's house or I'm here working, and I don't see anybody else. Like I literally only see Utah, and then sometimes Phil will pop in because you guys are still doing business stuff. But like literally, we're constantly self-isolated, so we don't even interact with people that often.
Right.
Yeah. I
really do miss going out to eat, though.
Yeah, I miss like the very simple. I think everybody's like one of those things where you don't realize what you have until it's gone, right?
Right.
So you don't have freedom to just go out and eat dinner with your friends or whatever, and that's kind of like the big thing right now, which is it's really shitty, but Well,
that's the thing. It's like I wasn't able to do that for like an entire year, and I was like, oh yeah, finally I can eat BCD every day, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, you cannot eat BCD every day.
I wonder how BCD is surviving right now because a lot of places are doing takeout and stuff.
You can't take that shit out. It's gonna it's gonna melt the styrofoam container.
They're just gonna give people the to-go packets and then have them make it themselves, right?
Is that how they're doing it?
Yeah.
No, she can't even see me. I'm sorry. I should watch.
I mean, I can see you, but I don't know if you're talking to the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Also recording a podcast.
So many things going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's literally a lot of stuff going on in front of our face. I got a camera, a phone, a microphone, a podcast, a laptop.
Yeah, I gotta sit up straight, and then when I'm talking, it like cuts out your voice, so I have to like make sure that you're not speaking when I'm speaking.
Oh yes.
And I can barely hear myself, so it's very strange.
Oh yeah. See, somebody said that you can go buy in BCD packages, but it's just not the same because it's not in the little pot thing, and you don't get the free fish shit with it. So.
Right. Yeah.
And right
It's
now,
okay.
like, I mean, I feel like that BCA shit is so hot it'll kill any kind of illness, disease anyway.
I'm not sure that's how it works, but I am definitely
Yeah.
looking forward to, I guess, getting that part of my life back, or
Yeah.
our lives back,
Mhm.
everybody's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for those of you that are on here tonight, I'm glad you guys are here. I appreciate the support. And if you guys do have questions, I'm trying to have Phil screen the comments and stuff, so he'll let me know if there's any kind of good questions for us to answer. But other than that, we're gonna just keep potting like normal, you know. Well, I mean, other than the website stuff, what did you have planned when you got back before all the madness hit?
You know, just I have a few like tentative plans with like a few companies to like, you know, just collaborate on a few new projects and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that, you know, all those things have been pretty much put on hold for now. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. Like I can, you know, if anything, it kind of forces me to, I guess, go back over like ideas and whatnot, and you know, be more mindful, and you know, hopefully it'll result in a better product overall. When we do go, you know, when we do have the opportunity to go back and you know work on those things.
Yeah. Yeah. The big thing for me was coming up in like probably what today like end of March, like towards the end of April. I was supposed to go to Japan for Week Fest, you know.
Yeah.
And then I think just yesterday or the other day they announced that the show has finally been postponed, you know. And one of those things where I've been kind of pushing them to like putting the idea in their heads to postpone the show, because there was also an option where they could still have the show. But at this rate, like, who's going to go to a car show right now, right? And I think people are super worried about it, and they're super worried about the public. So, like, why would you throw one of the biggest car shows of the year right now? It just seems like it wouldn't be a great idea.
Yeah.
But I understand the logistics of it, and then, like, all that's involved and all the work putting the show together. So, I mean, I understand the hesitance to not postpone it, but it's like, it's either, like, you have a show, and then you have, like, a third of the people, maybe even a quarter of the people to come, compared to normal, and like have no exhibitors or like half the cars show up even, you know. Or you can have the show later on down the line and hopefully things will be a little bit more normal. I don't know how normal it's going to be, but there's a strong possibility that things, I mean, will get better in the next 6 to 8 months. And the idea would
6 to 8 months.
I mean, to be honest, like, I want to say 2 months, but it's like the way things are going and the way things are going in other countries, I don't see it going away anytime soon. Like, ideally, you would say like end of May would be like a great time for this thing to just blow over, you know?
Yeah.
But it's literally like a fucking worldwide pandemic, and that shit is not going away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's very unsettling. Like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Like, so far, like, a bunch of events have been canceled already, you know? Like, we were lucky enough to do Final Bout, and that was, like, extremely rare for that to actually happen, because I literally thought they were going to shut that shit down.
Yeah, I do believe that was kind of, like, pretty much the last day when things were almost normal.
Yeah.
So.
I saw somebody mention, like, can we have Carchella, but then force everyone to stay in their cars? Like, we could just have a car meet here and everyone just talk to each other, like, through the window.
That sounds very strange.
Yeah, that would be an interesting idea, but I also don't want people to see us congregating and having, like, 100-something cars here and everyone just hanging out, you know? Because this is also, like, kind of a hidden place for us, and we don't want to blow up the spot, so to speak, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and also that just sounds just really strange, and to me it seems like it'd be more depressing than anything.
Yeah, and it would seem even more depressing if we were all just hanging out inside our cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hang out in one of my cars that doesn't run.
Oh yeah, I could actually bring a car to a car meet.
Yeah, you can push yourself around.
Yeah. Just cut a hole in the floor.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, like, the long-term effects of this is going to be, I think it's going to be a lot more drastic than people are thinking right now, because everyone just wants to get out of the house.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's one of those things where it's not going to be just like getting out of the house. It's going to be like, the fuck are you going to pay rent?
Yeah, I know.
How the fuck are you going to fix up your car? How the fuck are you going to feed yourself and your family if you have a family? and like
Yeah.
long term, how many businesses are going to be gone? You know, like I just read like the other day that it says all the cheesecake factories are already telling the people that they can't pay rent this coming month. So like Cheesecake Factory is like living check to check already. So it's like,
Fuck.
yeah. So what's gonna happen to all those places?
Olive Garden too.
Olive Garden too.
Yeah.
Really?
Giving too many breadsticks away, man. I'm telling you. I mean, hopefully they're like paying their employees instead, and that's probably why they can't afford the rent. But I don't know, man.
Are Olive Gardens franchised?
Yeah.
Oh,
like a
I
huge-
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like each individual owner is just hurting right now.
That's why I was telling you. I've been trying to support local business, you know, just by getting food around this area.
Yeah, man, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy to. And the craziest thing about it is that it's really only been like 1 or 2 weeks, right? Like
Yeah.
since like the whole like mandatory stuff started going down.
Just imagine the next 2 months when people are still like unable to get out of the house, dude. People are gonna start looting and stealing all kinds of shit, man.
Yeah, I certainly hope not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. The economy is probably my most I guess prominent concern at this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, we are just a bunch of small businesses. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are we gonna? Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I think we'll be okay just because we've always been kind of like not that connected with like everyday,
Mhm.
like normal life stuff. So we make our money in very interesting ways, anyways. But I think
Yeah.
it'll be fun. But I mean, what about the car guys that do buy stuff from us or that do support us that have normal jobs? You know, like what happens to those guys if they're struggling?
Well, that's the I guess the that's the basis of all what economy is, right? It's
Yeah.
when realistically, you know, we are not essential. We are, you know, more than anything recreation and entertainment. So in that sense,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
how high of a priority, you know, are we gonna be in that sense? When I don't know. But I mean, that's, you know, aside from all that, like aside from just, you know, I'm not even all that concerned about myself and my survival, because that's, you know, that is one thing, you know, we do have control over. But
Yeah.
like, what about like all the boba shops and like small restaurants, and you know, it's I'm legitimately concerned about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. Like our business is in like a very hobbyist field, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're going to see the effects later on too. No matter small or big, it's definitely going to be a change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like automotive performance parts manufacturers, like it's not like, you know, it's no secret that the industry isn't like, it's not 1989 anymore. Like, you know, everybody is, you know, doing everything they can and doing a pretty damn good job at surviving. But like this is,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we're like 2 weeks in, and people are struggling already. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
Yeah. It's very uncomfortable. That's for damn sure. Yeah. Kind of feel like, you know, just general depression.
General uneasiness, right?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah. It's an interesting time, but like I can't think of another time when I've had this type of feeling or seen this type of environment.
Mm-hmm.
But do you have something to say, Phil?
Oh no, I was just listening.
Oh, okay.
I'm just listening.
I'm
just here being quiet.
Feels my
man.
live reaction.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm trying to be the reaction on my end.
Yeah.
You know, like the one that's the not seen one.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, they passed that stimulus bill. I don't know that much about it. I always live kind of like floating around anyways. And I saw somebody ask if our shop is still open. We're not open. Like things aren't open.
I can zoom my chair up.
I'm not a walk-in business anyways, and Utah is. I mean, he's not a walk-in business either. He's just working on websites because he's working, and he's working by himself. So it's like not one of those things where we have to worry about like not staying at home or something, because motherfucker just sits in the office all day. He doesn't even like talking to people outside. So.
I mean, yeah. I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm not exactly like a people person. I think everybody kind of knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to think about, but it's like one of those things where you don't want to think about it until it actually happens. So hopefully everything goes, I can't say smoothly because it's not going to be smooth, but less rocky than we anticipate. But in terms of car culture stuff, man, I think it's going to be a huge hit too, because we don't know when events are going to come back, when we can even go outside to have events. Like, you know, like people usually want to fix up their cars, and in this generation, there's so many people that want to just fix up their cars just to show other people, you know. So maybe this whole situation will weed out some of those people, you know. And then like I know that like a lot of car guys are passing the time by like working on their cars in their garage and stuff, and because they're just by themselves anyways, you know. So we're either going to see like a small group of car people who are, you know, financially stable that now have the time to work on stuff that they didn't have time to work on before because they were busy working. So, I mean, hopefully some good will come of it, but I don't know right now.
Yeah, I mean that's just physics, right?
Yeah.
Every action, what is was it causes equal and opposite reactions. So, no, I'm sure that'd be good. You know, like I mean, the whole concept of good and bad is something else entirely. But
yeah,
I'm sure there would be like things that are positive to your perspective, to my perspective that comes out of this.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we won't even come out of this. So fuck, whatever.
I mean, the thing I'm worried about right now is also how things are going in Japan because, it's a good thing that they moved the Olympics back, which is, the right thing to do. But in terms of how Japanese business is going, it's struggling a lot too. So,
especially like the last 5-10 years, like a large of like an increasingly large percentage of Japanese businesses cater mostly to tourism.
Yep.
Japan's just definitely not like the technological powerhouse that it used to be, and but it certainly retained all of its cultural and historical heritage. So, and people, obviously people like going there, and so there are a huge number of businesses that cater just honestly, just like almost exclusively to tourism.
Yeah.
So
Japan's become a huge tourist place in the last like decade or so, right?
yeah. So yeah, that's got to be tough. Yeah, and that's just it's not like the economy was like extra healthy to begin with.
No,
so.
it was already not doing that great. That's why they needed the Olympics to come by, right?
Yeah, so this is kind of just a shit situation for everybody involved. I mean, the entire world, I guess, which is everybody involved.
I mean, for us too, in terms of what we do, we're so interconnected with Japan too. So it's like one of those things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I feel like I haven't felt anxious in a long time, but yeah, I definitely feel anxious right now. So I'll be honest
Besides
about
today,
that.
when I told you that we were going to do a live podcast like an hour ago.
I think I would have been generally okay with it if it was like 2-3 weeks ago. That's the thing. It's like if I wasn't already in like kind of like a strange state, like at least mindset. I think it would have been like, oh yeah, sure, fuck it, yeah, that sounds fun. But right now, it's just like a lot of just like underlying anxiety on my end. I mean, I think that's okay. I think that's natural and like
of course, it's understandable. I think there's like people that you can talk to, or they'll talk to you about grieving over the
grieving
stuff. Yeah, I think so.
No, I'm not sure if it's at the point of grief yet, but no, it's just just general just tiredness, I guess. I don't know, but what can we do but to continue, as planned? Just hope for the best, right, and prepare for the worst.
Yeah. I think it's important to kind of do these podcasts too, because we can kind of document like how things change week to week,
Yeah, so like, people can find them 100 years from now and be like, "Oh, look, this is how the Corona shit went down."
The steady decline of humanity. Like,
I don't want to think about that right now.
Yeah, but man, there are a lot of things that I do miss. Like, I get nervous just going out to buy shit now, or like pumping gas and stuff. It's just like. I'd rather not, but I mean, it's one of the things. You have something to say, Phil? Or?
No, I was just thinking, like, it makes me think of, like, this meme I keep seeing pop up, and it's just saying, like, remember going out to eat? That shit was mad fun. I was
right?
Like, oh, man.
I remember being able to walk inside of Starbucks, dude. Like, I literally have to go to the drive-thru line, like, every day. I mean, these are first world problems, obviously, because the world's going through more shit, but...
No, I was...
it's just the simple luxuries of life that you just really miss, man.
Yeah, it's wild.
I miss car meets, even though when I used to be at car meets, I used to just be angry all the time.
I don't know. It's yeah. I guess it's if anything, it's an interesting experience. I guess if anything, it really does highlight the freedoms that we take for granted on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And we have been forever. So I mean, if anything, we fucking deserve it. But
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No,
because like going out to eat was fun. Like that was like one of the things that I really enjoyed doing. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. It's
Stop being so
Stuart.
sad.
Huh?
Not being so sad.
What do you mean?
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. We'll make it.
Oh, what do you want to talk about then? I thought that's what this is your topic.
This is supposed to be like a positive podcast.
We're supposed to get our mind off this. Like, we're supposed to be not talking about this.
Yeah, listen, Phil.
Then don't bring it up.
We're supposed to talk about fun stuff. Like,
okay.
You know, like just like, I don't know. Yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah.
What is fun?
Give us a topic, viewers.
Television shows.
Joey and Utah, when you have gone out, have you seen any racism? Hell no, not at all. Because I don't talk to anybody. So even if they are being racist to me, I wouldn't fucking know because I'm too busy just minding my own fucking business. And then Utah, have you experienced any racism? No, right? I mean, probably. I don't know. Yeah, see, we won't even notice because we're not even paying attention.
You experienced positive racism. You're on the phone. You didn't get pulled over.
Oh yeah, yeah. Literally, like I was at a stoplight yesterday, last night, and I was just like flipping through my phone, you know, just because you're at a stoplight, that's what you do, even though you're not supposed to. So like I was just like, I feel like somebody's staring at me. So I like look over to my right, and then it's totally a cop right next to me. And then he just looked at me, and then he just drove off. So I feel like he didn't want to pull me over. So.
Oh, that makes sense. Cause yeah. Oh, well, maybe he has something more important to do.
Yeah. Oh, Alex said that I don't have to worry because I don't look Asian anyways. So it's one of those things where they like if I saw another Asian person and then he was getting picked on, I should just be like, oh yeah, fuck that guy.
That's terrible.
Fuck those Asians.
I feel like if we weren't in California, we probably would.
Yeah.
I think
dude,
it's
like
similar to like when the whole SARS shit went down. Like there was a lot of racism at that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of where it originated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks because you know, like in the last year or so, Asian people are popping, like in the
I
movies
know.
and stuff. Man, we're finally getting some traction as Asian people, and then they're like, "Nope, fuck this. Let's create a vibe or have people eat bad."
Because like for like a while, like it was like a mandatory like one Asian per like commercial thing going on, where like every commercial, like every fucking Clorox commercial or every fucking paper towel commercial would have an Asian person in it, right?
Have you noticed that every TV show lately has one Asian female as a side character?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dave.
Oh yeah, huh? Christine Koo.
What's another show that you watched recently?
Atlanta. Euphoria.
Euphoria
doesn't have any.
No, but it's a pretty diverse group already. So.
Is it though?
Just without Asians, yes.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
They're Atlanta. I think there's hardly any white people.
Yeah, exactly.
So. But were there any Asians?
Yeah, every CW show has an Asian person in it now.
Wait, what network was Atlanta on?
Atlanta was on FX.
Ah.
And remember, The Outsider that I've been watching? If you guys are watching, like, running out of things to watch The Outsider on HBO. It's a fantastic show written by...
What is it about?
The one that's based on the book by Stephen King. That's the one I was watching that you can hear.
Oh, yeah, that's creepy.
The doppelganger and stuff. Yeah. There's one Asian person in there. One Asian female.
Okay.
Her last name is not even Asian. So her name is Tamika Collins.
Are you sure she's Asian?
Oh, Phil's been watching Love is Blind.
I like reality TV.
It's because you're just a simpy dude.
Man, I've been trying to watch that, dude.
Simple humor. I love it.
Yeah,
like I tried watching that show. It's tough. Honestly, it's tough.
See, Wong's telling us to watch Love is Blind. I don't know if I want to watch Love is Blind.
Yeah, see?
I made it through like 4 or 5 episodes, and then just like a lot of tension, and just like a lot of arguing about like this and that. And I'm just like,
Somebody mentioned Altered Carbon. That show is fucking racist, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's about like people. You can switch bodies, right? Like you can transfer a consciousness to like a new body.
Okay.
But the show is supposed to be based on a Japanese guy. But the entire length of the show, all the bodies that he jumps into, they're not Asian.
Well, maybe he wanted to switch it up.
Huh?
First episode, I think he was inside.
First episode.
He was an Asian guy,
Yes.
right? Yeah, first
Yeah.
episode.
And then he'll make an appearance every now and then he'll be Asian for a little bit. And then the first season, he was a white guy for most of the time. What's his name? Takeshi Kovacs?
Yeah, something like
so
that.
Yeah, and then he jumps into season 2. He jumps into
He just never chose an Asian body again.
yeah, he jumps into that black dude from the Avengers.
Mhm.
What's his name?
Well, like they say, once you go black.
The second season sucks, by the way. Altered Carbon. The first season was cool because it was all mad vibey and stuff, and like there's all kinds of like titties and stuff and naked stuff. This season is just like big budget paid to the Avengers guy, and there's no action. It's really boring.
I see. I watched a movie that reminded me of a movie that I recently watched. Alita Battle.
Oh yeah, Little Battle Angel.
Ryan Rodriguez, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that his name? Director? The pizza guy.
Something Rodriguez.
I thought it was Ryan.
No,
It was well made. It was well made.
but it's kind of one of those movies that you watch and then you like never think about it again
I thought about it just now.
because the girl has big eyes.
No, because you're talking about switching consciousnesses to, between bodies, and that's what they did in that movie. They put her consciousness into like a cyborg, and that's what everybody was doing.
It's based on a popular manga series, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, Alita Battle Angel. That's why her eyes are like so big.
She's based on a real person.
Who?
She's like some Hispanic chick.
Alita Battle Angel?
Yeah.
It's a Japanese anime comic book.
Oh. I don't know.
What Alita Battle Angel were you thinking about? You think about Lolita's Taco Shop?
No, the one that we watched on Netflix, not Netflix, HBO or something.
No, it's based on a Japanese comic book, dude.
Okay.
Alita who?
The Battle Angel. I told you they're like racing and stuff and like fighting and such.
No.
Man, I just watched it.
Yeah, what is it called?
Phil, if Phil was there.
I was watching what?
Phil, Google Alita Battle Angel anime.
What am I looking at?
It's a movie.
It's a movie, but it's based on Japanese comic books.
I'm pretty sure it's Ryan Rodriguez that directed it.
The actress is Mexican.
Yeah, but the screenplay is based off of a Japanese anime.
Oh, well, that's fine.
I don't know these things.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't gonna. Yeah, I don't know. It just ain't. I don't know. Typically, things are just generally better when they're remade by America, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, except for the Dragon Ball movie, it was really bad.
Dragon Ball's kind of a shit show to begin with.
Yeah, and then somebody mentioned that they canceled. They postponed Mulan because Mulan was supposed to come out. But I mean, if people are getting yelled at for being Asian, they're not going to go watch Mulan.
Yeah, I don't know. I was looking forward to Mulan. It's a great. So that is a great film. Like the original one, the original animated Disney film. I mean, I'm sure it's Disney now, but like that was the great film.
Yeah.
I think they made like a couple like sequels that probably weren't as good, but the original one was
3.
Yeah, the original one was definitely good. It had like a lot of good. I don't know. It had a good message. It flowed well. I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you guys are trying to stay entertained, there's some good stuff on TV right now. I haven't seen that Tiger show that everybody's talking about, but I look forward to watching that soon.
Oh, like that crazy guy or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That sounds strange too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wong's asking you if you can sing any of the songs from Mulan.
No, I mean, I'll work on it. Yeah. Give me a week.
Yeah.
I'll perfect it.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me. This morning, I woke up and I just had the Little Mermaid song stuck in my head for some reason.
Which one is that?
A Whole New World. I don't know why.
No, that's Aladdin, fool.
I mean, not A Whole New World. The one that she's singing when she wants to be a part of the normal human world.
No, maybe it is called A Whole New World.
No, I think that's Aladdin. You're right. I can't think of the name. Becky told me. But I was just like, I don't understand why I just have these random songs pop into my head that I haven't heard in years.
It's probably the Matrix just glitching on us.
Oh, part of your world. That's the biggest.
Oh, wait, wasn't somebody watching Little Mermaid recently?
No, not me. That's for sure.
Shit, that's weird because like for some reason the Little Mermaid has been like kind of like in the back of my mind for a while too.
You just thinking about Little Mermaid?
No, I'm pretty sure somebody was watching it recently because like weird stuff about like keeps popping into my head.
Yeah, but I don't know why that song out of nowhere. I've just been stuck in my head all day.
Fuck, I don't know. Everything's just falling apart right now.
Yeah, I mean, this happens every now and then where it'll just be a random ass song popping into my head, like that I haven't heard in years. I don't know how my brain works, but oh yeah, you'll be happy to know that my sleep paralysis is back.
Oh, sick.
Experienced it the other night.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, last night Becky said that I was like doing all kinds of weird shit in my sleep when I was like shaking and shit. So, yeah, I don't know.
Probably just brought up my stress.
Yeah, just general anxiety, I guess, maybe because of this current state of things. But,
yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but I mean, today I was driving over here and I was thinking that I have so much free time. I mean, not free time because I still have a lot of things to do, obviously. But like in the off times, normally when I have gaps of time when I can be doing random shit, like playing video games, how about I actually get my cars running again? Kind of nice. And it's not like they're pulling people over anytime soon. Like, what are they going to do?
Wait, which cars? You like your IS?
My IS needs
IS is just registered.
It just needs to be registered.
Registered.
Super dead now.
And then just like put the arrow on, get it painted.
Do you think they're painting cars right now? Is that an essential business?
I mean, I don't see why it's like a hazard, right?
I don't know, but that car definitely needs to be finished because I would like to start driving it again.
That car is totally fine.
Yeah.
I just did like all the maintenance on it before I left.
Yeah, it's been like over a year.
I know, and you just stopped driving. Like I just did like the timing belt, fucking front main seal, all that shit, and you just stopped driving it.
Yep, because the registration expired.
Yeah, well, I mean, and then your Q is just what alternator, power steering.
Power steering's fine.
It's fine now. It's not leaking anymore.
No, it stopped leaking because I fixed it like a couple years ago. Remember?
Oh,
yeah.
Then
just the
alternator.
I think it's the alternator.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah. But it's having access to the car and getting in and out.
Yeah, that's true.
A pain. So, what arrow am I going to put on my IS? I have a Modelista Qualitat bumper, which is the TRD version 2, I believe. And then side skirts, I have TRD side skirts. TRD side skirts? Yeah. And then I have a rear bumper with the OEM rear lip on it, but that's currently still in Japan. So.
Yeah.
When is Utah getting back into rear-wheel drive?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, what do you mean, like, in what way?
Like, when are you going to get another rear-wheel drive car?
I currently own 2.
When are you going to get back into a rear-wheel drive car?
Like, in it. Like...
I don't know. Like, well, depending on how all this shit goes, like, I was planning on working on the FD a little bit, but like, you know, it's like that requires, you know, time and funds, and like, I don't know. So like, I don't know, maybe never. I don't know, man. I still have the FD and the 240Z. So like,
you know what the weird thing was when I was thinking about doing this podcast today? I was like thinking of a setting where we can do that would be kind of an interesting background. I was like, what if we did it upstairs next to your Z? But then I was like, we've never had 3 people up there with all this stuff. What if we fall right through the fucking ground?
It's fine. Yeah, no, it's that would be very weird. Yeah, it'd be super uncomfortable, I think. And then like one of us would have to like jump off.
Imagine if we had to do all this technical stuff that we did right now here, but upstairs.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
We would have definitely fell through the bathroom.
Yeah, no, not down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Utah has an FD for you guys that don't know. Somebody mentioned it right now. He's asking if you actually had an FD. Yeah,
I own one. It's like it's belonged to like friends of mine for like years and years, maybe decades now, and then like it's just stayed in like this, you know, this group, and yeah, it's been pretty it got hit just like daily driving, so like yeah, I was next in line. That's it.
It's scratched as fuck right now.
It's scratched as fuck. But like if it didn't have so much history, like yeah, it would have made way more sense to get another car, but I don't know. It's like I pretty much only own cars for like weird, sentimental, personal, you know, reasons. Anyways, like
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have sold my 240Z and like stopped fucking with Civic sedans years ago.
Yeah. So we have plenty more room in the shop, but we don't.
Yeah, I know. So sorry, but yeah, there's the FD and the 240Z, and then a couple Civics. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like right now is definitely a difficult time to foresee or even state when I plan to do anything with any of those.
Yeah. Gary said that you can take his car out for a few laps next time.
I'd love to, but that sounds like something that would not end well for Gary.
Something that you have to break and fix. Yeah.
Yeah. No, his car feels great though. Like I don't know. I like that car.
Speaking of which, because I uploaded the new vlog today. Shameless self promotion. The new Chronicles vlog is up.
Yeah.
Final about. And then a couple of people did comment that Chuck's car did move.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you were wondering, because they can see it, I guess.
Oh,
yeah,
see, I knew I wasn't crazy.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Even like I watched it on video, and then the first time I didn't see it move, but then I guess it really did move.
Yeah, I guess I'm just paranoid as fuck.
So now Chuck's all worried about why his car just randomly moves.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
I know his e-brake doesn't stay up, right? Oh, that was Gary's car. I'm not sure. That's very strange.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I liked how somebody said it was a good vlog, and yes, I was very happy with that vlog. Hopefully, you guys watch it and enjoy it, even if you don't like drifting stuff. Because literally, whenever I post drifting stuff, it gets like literally zero traction. Like everybody fucking hates it.
Drifting sucks, man.
Drifting is super fun to watch.
It's so different that people do not care about drifting on my page. So, but you know what? Everybody wants to complain about how I post too much Honda stuff. So, like, I literally diversified my page lately, and
yeah, somebody's always gonna complain about something.
Yeah,
somebody was gonna complain about how, like, I don't know. Sooner or later, people will complain about how you post too much content.
Yes, soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I cover the Final Bout stuff just because I believe in those guys, and I really like what they do and how they do it. More importantly, that and I really like the guys from Realize, so that's why I like covering that stuff. Otherwise I wouldn't do it because I mean it's just more time out of my schedule, right?
Yeah. I mean, I firmly believe in doing whatever the hell I like, what I enjoy. Like, what if I, like, why not, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've literally been doing it for 12 years, and that's why I'm here where I am today. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarantine in office.
Somebody's asking if you still have that $500 jacket, and you definitely do because it's in my office.
Yeah. I left it with Joey because, like, what am I gonna do with it? Like, I'm just, I don't know, probably just ruin it.
Like you put it in a bag, and then you gave it to me, and you put it right there, and it hasn't moved since.
Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, there's really hasn't been any occasions like wear it or anything. I don't think it's something that I don't know. I would just get it dirty.
Just wear it around the shop.
That sounds like a terrible idea because that's where stuff gets dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to like the just doing what you want, like the drifting stuff. I think it's cool, but I don't know. The video came together really well, and I like the fact that we kept the GoPro on Gary's helmet so you can hear their interactions together. Like it's kind of a cool moment to see them interact. Because if you watch Realize TV, they're very much like they're like Realize TV personalities, and like when you see them together, like in a intimate setting, like when they're just talking to each other,
Candid.
It's like it's really cool actually because you get to hear how their dynamic is, and you can tell that they're like a real group of friends, and then they actually get along and they give each other advice and stuff, which is not what you see on their YouTube channel when they're just making fun of each other all the time. I mean, I guess it's kind of like us, right? Where
I guess so.
It's just me talking shit to you most of the time.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's nice. I mean, because to be honest, like that's the Realize that I've seen. So I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand why somebody would complain about that. Yeah.
Yeah. But what else? Oh yeah, all the attack coverage is up. I don't know if you've seen it, but I was pretty happy with those photos. Stuff came out pretty good. And as you would expect, time attack stuff also does zero traction for me.
That kind of makes sense. I think that's pretty consistent all around the world, though. Like regardless of who's posting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It's I don't know. I'm not sure what it is, but if one person enjoys it, then fuck, I think that's enough. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's enough to like be sustainable or enough for you personally, but yeah, I think that's
It
positive
looks
at that
better
point.
for me, I guess,
Hmm?
the stuff that I cover. It just looks better for my overall body of work, because, I
Yeah.
think it's cool.
I mean, if that's what you wanted to do, then and you did it, then fuck, that's all that matters. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
more material for the book that I plan to start working on next year.
you don't have. I feel like you really don't have to justify it. Like if you enjoyed it, you enjoyed taking the photos, editing the photos, posting it. If 2 people in the world enjoyed it, then that's already a positive influence.
Yeah,
So
there's one
fuck.
right here. Good Poppy says he loves the time attack stuff. So thank
Yeah.
you.
Well, there you go. You're already in the black.
No, the second guy, Beardy McBeardface, also says thumbs up to the time attack stuff. So thank you.
Well, now you've made a positive change in the world.
Yeah, that's my goal. Yeah.
That's all. That's all we can strive for, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of ways to continue to keep pushing out content during this time, because there's not going to be any car events in the next few months, and the original idea to build the project car for its client has now been put on hold because of everything. So yeah,
Same. But
nobody's asking what part of San Jose you're from.
Originally,
Yes.
like what high school I went to?
Just what part of San Jose?
What part of San Jose? I guess like southeast. So like think well, I guess the easiest would be like.
Sorry. Okay. No, I couldn't hear you earlier.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah.
I think we really did hit the limit. Is there a time limit for Instagram Live? I don't know, but you go like 40 minutes in, and then we got cut off, so I don't know why. But we're back.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. So the person that was asking what part of San Jose you're from, he said that his wife's family is from that same area. So
It's it's a nice area. Like I like it a lot. I enjoyed growing up there, and I'm still like for some reason like many people are who don't live there anymore. They're very proud of where they're from.
Yeah, you're very proud to be from San Jose.
Yeah, it's strange, but like a lot of people are like I think it's a very unique environment, especially in the '90s, early 2000s. I think it was very interesting. Like having interacted with many people out here in Southern California who, or I guess anywhere else in the world, like as it turns out, like San Jose, the way that I grew up, a lot of people that I grew up with, like their lives and whatnot, it ended up being, as it turns out, a very unique experience.
Do you prefer the LA or the Bay? That's what they're asking.
What?
They're asking if you prefer to live in LA or to live in the Bay Area.
I love living in the Bay Area, but I love working in Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Would you ever move
the
back
thing.
there?
Yeah, when I'm done working.
Which is probably never.
I don't know. That's the thing. It's like if one day I do decide to that if I just there are no more professional interests of mine, and I just I don't know. Like I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about this scenario, but shit, man. There's so many things about the Bay Area that I miss. Like, but they're like a lot of it is very environmental, like creature comfort kind of things. I miss the mountains. I miss the beach there. I don't know, it's like an overall feeling, the vibe, I guess, so to speak. Yeah, I fucking love the Bay Area. I don't know. It's but it's difficult. It's from a professional standpoint, it is very difficult there to for me to, I guess, the same overall feeling that is. It brings like some kind of peace, I guess, to how I feel. It's also very difficult to work at a pace that is viable there for me in what I do.
Yeah, somebody asked one the last time I went back to San Diego, and my parents still live in San Diego, but I have chosen not to visit them because they are over 60, and I don't want to endanger their lives by being in their presence. So I have not gone home lately. But yeah, thank you for your insight. Somebody said that the Bay Area has better culture, and I can debate that. I don't know.
I mean, better culture is kind of a difficult thing to say.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's not. I don't think that's a better or worse kind of situation. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it's very subjective, right?
Yeah.
Some people multiple people are wondering what was in that bag that you gave Ilya at the pre-meet, because in the vlog you can see a blurred out section of stuff.
Oh, it was same thing. It was the same thing that was in the briefcase in Pulp Fiction.
Yes, very good answer. Yeah, but I mean, I think I like it in LA, and hopefully LA returns to what it was. Because right now, nowhere is the place to be, right? Everyone's just trying to stay at home.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Cody said that the stuff is in the same box that was in Seven. I don't know if you ever watched that movie.
I have been meaning to. I hear it's a very good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like how you're supposed to watch Parasite, but you haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, that just sounds. I don't know, man. It's a little heavy right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to watch like lighthearted shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And also the thing is, like, currently, like I've been trying to watch things that I can kind of listen to, because I do just play it, like, while I'm working.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll get to it, but I also, it's like I think I typically watch shows that I've been like saving, or like watch movies that, like, when I'm in like a certain state of mind where it's like I can enjoy it, where I don't have a whole bunch of shit that's stressing me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's difficult to enjoy shit when you're, not enjoying shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you guys are looking for something good to watch, Dave is really good too. Dave on FX. It's ongoing series, but it's pretty entertaining and pretty hilarious.
The story of Little Dicky.
Yeah.
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 That's like his actual like musical or professional name, right?
Mm-hmm. Little Dicky,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know if it actually has to do with his dick being mangled or whatever, but
I don't know if that part's true or not, but
yeah.
I recall that he's been fairly, I guess, established for some time now, right?
Mm-hmm. Somebody's asking, how old were you guys when Streets of Legends came out? What the fuck is Streets of Legends?
What is Streets of Legends? Is that like a video game?
I don't know.
Sounds
Is
like a
that
video game.
Jackie
Or like
Chan movie?
Or like a VHS maybe?
Is it a Jackie Chan movie?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. You're probably right.
What the fuck is Streets of Legends?
Wasn't that like 1980s?
I played
Like,
Streets of Rage on Sega Genesis.
Streets of Legends. Why does it sound familiar? I
Mm,
was born in 1989, if that helps.
yeah, I don't know. I
I don't
don't really
know.
know what Streets of Legend is. Am I a fool for not knowing? No,
Oh.
we're not gamers. I don't have time to game. Utah doesn't
Maybe-
have time to game either.
Maybe Phil can Google it.
oh, it was a movie. It was a movie 2005. Oh, I remember this movie. The main character had like an Integra.
Oh wait, yes,
Yeah, it was a street racing
dude,
movie.
that's a really small film. My
Yeah.
friend actually worked on that film.
There was like a lot of just all industry people in the
Mhm.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my friend Yukio worked on that film.
Oh.
That was
Yeah,
a good movie.
Streets of Legend is like a really small, like, independent film, and it's the script is not the greatest, but like for that time, it was like before
Mhm.
Fast and the Furious, and it was before like any type
Wait,
of car movie.
2005?
No, I think it was like
2003,
2003, actually.
2003, yeah, early
Well,
2000s.
Fast and Furious, the Fast and the Furious came out before that then.
2001, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
September, right?
Yeah.
I just remember like a scene. He's like him and his girlfriend are.
It's like a white dude, right?
Yeah, him and his girlfriend are like fighting in like this diner,
Uh-huh.
and like they're
Yeah.
trying to talk, and like a car drives by, and he gets distracted by it.
That's how the movie starts.
Yeah, whatever, man.
That's the only thing you remember. So you didn't watch the whole movie.
No, I watched the whole movie. But I just remember, like, I think it was like this whole thing about like she's like, you never give me attention.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, I don't care.
I don't even know where to find that movie these days. Maybe it's on YouTube, but if you guys can find Streets of Legend, look for it, because
Oh, watch that.
it's not a great film, but it was like a really small budget indie film that it was probably like put together by like film students or something, and it was actually pretty not bad. Like the cars are like it was definitely more realistic than like a Fast and Furious was.
Mm.
Do you remember how it ended?
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, spoilers.
Hey,
And then
spoilers,
Black
spoilers.
2000 pulled up next to it. And,
Fuck.
yeah.
Like S2000. S2000 was like new at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was great. you driving it?
Yeah, it was around the time when True Life, I'm a Street Racer came out. Yeah, with Greg Leone and stuff. Yeah.
I think he was in this movie too.
Yeah.
With the CRX.
Because they're all Valley kids.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, what about Pursuit of Function, JDM Wong? Give us your thoughts on it.
What?
Oh, Sarah says that you just winked.
I just yawned.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Yeah, JDM Wong asking about Pursuit of Function. If you guys have never seen Pursuit of Function, please find it because you'll find JDM Wong during his freshman 15 years.
Wait, what? What is that? Why does it sound familiar?
15? Pursuit of Function or the freshman 15?
No, Pursuit of Function. That sounds familiar.
Pursuit of Function was a documentary.
Oh.
By Lit Match Productions. It was about imports and stuff, like Honda specifically, and JD Wong was in it. Like Charles was in it, I think. All the like OG guys were in there. Yeah.
Interesting.
All the FF Squad guys.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Wong has openly admitted that he's never watched the entire documentary.
I mean, yeah.
That's so bad. You can find it on YouTube, actually, if you guys want to watch Pursuit of Function. It's like, I wouldn't say it's like an exciting movie to watch. It's just people talking about cars. So it's like a show about people talking about the early days of the Honda community.
Everybody who's watching this now would probably enjoy it. Mm-hmm. This is literally what they're into, right?
Yeah. I have it on DVD, actually. But,
okay.
Yeah,
wow.
Usually when I have a tough time going to sleep, I just pop it in the fucking...
Is that the one with the rally guys also?
No.
Which one was that one?
It's just them interviewing car guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like Wong was at Super Street at the time. I think he was only a couple of years in at Super Street. And then,
wow.
They talk about C16 magazine. Yeah, that's when Wong was like let's see, he had like his crazy spiky hair.
Okay.
Like this.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember reading about that in like the magazines.
Super SGV at the time. It was a big deal because they used to talk about it on Honda Tech, like they were like crowdfunding. It was like one of the early films that required like crowdfunding for it to get off its feet. So it's pretty cool.
Oh wow! So it's like a how do you say that? An analog Kickstarter?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
It wasn't a bad film. Like if you're not into Hondas and you want to know a little bit of the history about the West Coast Honda community, you should watch that.
I should probably watch it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've always been very interested in that topic. I think like I guess like the late 90s, early 2000s, and like how that culture was here. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Somebody said that we should do a reaction video to it. If you want to see a 40-minute video of me taking a nap.
I mean, we did those spoon ones, right?
So. Yeah. It's a good film. I'm just talking shit because, like, you know, it's a different time. But back then, it was like kind of a cool thing. Like everybody was buying the DVD. I think it was like $11, $15 or something, and you can like get it sent to you, and it comes with like a sticker or like a T-shirt or some shit. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I mean, that was like, I guess that was like what YouTube is now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why anybody wouldn't pay $10 to $15 for that.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, you could say that it was ahead of its time, really, right? Because,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, nobody was doing video stuff back then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty wild.
You guys remember the Mischief DVDs?
Mm-hmm.
Those ones were cool. They
You like them because of the fucking bikini contest stuff, huh?
No, but they had like street racing and stuff in there. It was cool.
Street racing.
They had like a lot of like street racing
models. Yeah.
What is it?
Mischief. It was kind of like like those DVDs, compilation DVDs, where they had like import scene coverage.
No.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, 360 video, and like all that stuff.
Oh man.
Do you remember Golden Silk? Oh, you don't remember Golden Silk.
No. Are you showing our age versus Yuta?
Yeah.
Yuta's not even that younger.
Import culture. You remember that stuff? Oh shit! All kinds of people in here.
TMR magazine.
TMR. You don't remember TMR magazine? I think Utah was in prison at the time.
That never happened.
Yeah. A lot of those DVDs are from like the East Coast and stuff, I think. So.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a bunch of them, dude. Man.
I had a lot of them, honestly. Yeah.
Because you were fucking from Chicago, so that was like
that's the only way I could get any kind of.
Yeah, that was the only way you could see like event coverage back then, like on video, when people
Right.
used to make DVDs of it and distribute it all over.
No,
Grip
that makes
video.
perfect sense.
Grip video was okay.
Grip,
yeah.
grip
I like
video,
grip
I
video.
recall.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because I remember, like, they had, like, the D1 driver search and stuff on there, right?
Yeah, JDM
So I remember-
Insider, somebody mentioned. That's a really good one.
Yeah, I
JDM
remember that
Insider was
too.
one of the first videos that introduced people to the conjos.
I think it was the first
Yeah.
video like that actually made
Mhm.
it like what is going on.
Yeah. That was like the only DVD that ever showed the existence of Yuichi, the Kanjo King's EK. It was on DVD.
It was
back
in
then.
that video.
Yeah, it was, and it looked exactly the same. So,
Cool.
yeah.
I think, I recall grip video where, because they showed, like, the D1 stuff. And, like, even when D1 went to Hawaii.
Mhm.
So, yeah. And I recall JDM Insider as well. I didn't know that was an actual DVD. I thought it was, like, a YouTube thing. But then now that I think about it, that makes
Yeah,
no sense.
somebody fucking ripped it and put it
Yeah,
on
yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah. I mean, I never really bought much of those DVDs back then just because back then I was already going to a lot of car shows, so I already felt like I was seeing everything. And then during my free time, I was on the internet looking at like Auto Import Craze. Do you remember that website? No, Auto Import Craze used to like be like JSJ Brothers in the Bay Area.
Oh, okay,
Where they
okay.
would have event coverage and they would just fucking throw that shit up like the same night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's what
every
Import
single
Auto
car
Craze
that was there.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Those guys, man, I give those guys props, man, because they were like the only guys doing coverage back then and then uploading that shit every time. So.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, yeah. Thinking about it now, like, and like for what, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's more just like a public service, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then back then, people didn't have as much access as they do now. You know, with
Mhm.
social media, those DVDs wouldn't even sell these days, right? Because somebody would buy one and rip it, put online, or everybody has social media already, so they can see that shit.
I know, right?
Yeah. Somebody said that I should make a new version of Pursuit of Function. I mean, if you want to fall asleep, just watch this. What you're watching right now, it's free, and yeah. But I mean, I thought about doing like a documentary like a couple of years ago. I was talking to Brandon from Bowls about it. If we did like a new type of documentary about the Honda community and like say like the early 2000s and stuff like that. But it's like, I mean, would people really watch that these days though? You know, because there's so much accessibility to everything. I just don't think that people would care to watch a documentary about cars.
I don't know. I mean, if you want to do it, just do it.
I definitely don't.
Then don't do it.
I'd rather write like a screenplay and make a movie than do that.
Write a screenplay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for your support.
Yeah. I mean,
Everyone's just naming old import models right now.
This is Mark. That's why. Mark loves import models.
who?
Mizark?
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Is this S13 running yet?
Nope. Mizark, I
Oh.
hope you're doing well. If your surgery and recovery and stuff. So
Oh yeah, Joey just told me about that. I hope
Mhm.
you're doing well.
Yeah,
also,
I haven't seen Mizark in so long. Yeah. Ouch.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was your first car show? What year?
It was my first car show. 1998.
How old
Wow.
were you?
I was in high school. I graduated 2000, so I was sophomore, junior.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my first car show was Import Show Off, San Diego. And then I remember Hot Import Nights was on the regular scheduled tour to San Diego back then. And I remember in high school, everyone's like, oh my God, you're going to go to Hot Import Nights? Don't you have to be over 18 to go to that shit? It was like a huge deal
Dude.
because it was like a nighttime thing, you know?
Yeah.
And like, it was like Hot Import Nights would go on till like midnight. You know? So like we had curfew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think mine was Hot Import Nights 2002. And like,
Where?
I lived in Chicago.
Mm.
And I lived in the suburbs, so I had to take the train down and like go there. And like, I was there from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And then I remember leaving with a bunch of, what was it?
Flyers.
No, so yeah, obviously all the flyers and stuff, but it was like Pepsi Blue was like a thing that
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, super
Oh,
promoting. And I had a
wow.
bunch of Pepsi Blue that I was leaving with.
Pepsi Blue was the title sponsor of Hot Import Nights back then.
Oh, that's because I left with like a case of it, and then I was like on that. I just remember being on the subway with my case of Pepsi Blue, and I was so happy.
It was Pepsi Blue and Hanes. That's crazy. That's how big the car show
crazy.
scene was getting back then. By 2002, like because of the Fast and the Furious, like shit was blown up. It was getting commercialized like crazy. And I think
Wow.
RJ DeVera. He was, you know, RJ DeVera. He was very much tied into like that whole thing, like growing the import scene to like commercial phase.
Nice.
And do you remember LJ Garcia?
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was sponsored by Hanes.
Really?
Yeah. So after his EK blew up, not like blew up like popularity, like after it was in like Import Tuner multiple times, after he painted the car yellow, I remember he was sponsored by Hanes, and he built like a car just for it. Like he had a bright yellow car, and then there's a giant like fucking backdrop of him, like at the show.
Oh,
He had his own booth, and it was like Hanes, and he was just like, yeah, fucking underwear, you know, like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was the most bizarre thing.
That's-
Like, I remember like around 2002 when we started going to car shows, we were just like, dude, what the hell's going on? Like things have shifted. Like now, like all kinds of people are going to this shit. Like, because before when we went to car shows, like in the late 90s and early 2000s, like 2000, 2001, it was like super underground.
Mhm.
So you can have bikini contests where like girls get naked and shit, and like wet t-shirt contests. And then like after Fast and the Furious, it became so commercialized that you couldn't do that shit
Yeah,
anymore.
there's definitely none of that when I was there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But
Mhm.
yeah, out here, man, it was like really crazy back then. I kind of miss those days when it was like more underground because you got to see a lot more stuff and it was more like homegrown.
Mhm.
That was before like Pepsi, Hanes, and then motor oil companies would sponsor.
Mm.
Yeah, there were cars that were sponsored by like major motor oil companies like Haviland.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
hmm And then, I mean, eventually now you don't see that anymore because they realize that it doesn't work, you know? But
Yeah. Or,
Yeah.
I don't.
I remember Haviland like sponsored like this G35 build by this girl. I think her name was
Mhm.
Dara, but her car was pretty crazy. It was like a really nice G35, had all kinds of ghost flames and shit painted on it, and it was sponsored by Haviland.
Wow.
Yeah,
I guess it's not really all that different. Then it's just probably a little bit more focused now than anything, right?
I think like in the last 10 years or so,
Mhm.
like I mean, it's not commercialized in that way anymore. Where
Mhm.
people are dumping money into it, it's more just commercialized in just the sense of, I guess it's so commercial. Like it became so commercialized, it just became regular life. You know.
Right. Like people aren't just like throwing money at the wall and seeing what sticks. It's just more like, like the actual automotive. Like every, I guess everybody's figured out what works and what doesn't. They're just kind of sticking to what has been working, right?
Yeah, but I mean, can you remember? Like, I mean, can you imagine if like Week Fest was sponsored by Pepsi these days? It'd be kind of crazy, right?
That would be crazy.
Mm-hmm. New makes
Yeah.
the money, you know. But
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, most of the major sponsorships these days you see now are tire sponsorships, right? And that's
Yeah.
just because they're trying to sell tires. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, tire
oil
companies will sponsor Major League Baseball. So I mean, that's like, a little bit, that's like definitely like as broad as you can get, right?
Yeah.
So.
But they're just not like major companies outside of the automotive industry sponsoring events anymore because they realize that it just
Right.
doesn't help at all.
Yeah. If anything, it's just energy drink companies sponsoring like,
Yeah, like
professional
Formula
motors.
D and stuff. I guess
Yeah.
that's where all the major sponsorships went to Formula D.
Yeah,
And, like,
because
major
it makes
events like
sense
that. Yeah.
because those are the events that grow, like not grow, like attract like the large crowds of like
Motorsports, right? Yeah.
I guess I don't know, casual enthusiasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not going to get like a Han Import Nights sponsored by like, I don't know, what's a big company right now? Like Red Bull. Yeah.
Right. Well, Red Bull's already doing enough crazy shit.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
somebody said reference like Red Bull sponsoring no good. Those cars aren't sponsored. I
At
don't
all.
even think those guys have drank Red Bull their
Yeah.
entire lives. They literally just like the look because it's very motorsports oriented. Yeah. So that'd be crazy.
That'd be
if Red
crazy.
Racing was sponsored by Red Bull. Shit.
Oh man,
There better be some Red Bull for me in that sponsorship deal.
that's a fucking Mandela effect for sure.
Shit,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Man.
Yeah. Someday we'll see that no good racing money. Yeah.
I'll retire.
Yeah. No, thank you. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, shit. Things aren't the same anymore in terms. I wish I was around to. I mean, I was around, but I wish I was documenting car culture back then, just so we could see how different it is. Like, all I was doing was taking film photos back then, and half of them were super shitty. So, I mean, I kind of wish we got like video and stuff back then, just to see how different things are. but it's literally been like fucking like 20 years now, man. So
Yeah.
yeah. Honestly, if you were to tell me back then that the car scene would be what it is today when I was like in high school, I'd be like, you're crazy, dude. Like everybody's over here just doing dumb shit with their cars, with these crazy body kits and stuff. Now it's like we have the opportunity to make stuff for like major automotive companies that are in the industry, you know, like, and companies want to work with us. Like, dude, back then we were just happy to be at a car show, you know, like we were just happy to go to school the next day and tell our friends that we went to High Import Nights.
And then had like a normal camera, like the actual disposable camera.
Yeah, I had a 4 megapixel camera. It required 4 AA batteries, and I had like a 256 megabyte memory card, and that was like a big deal back then already, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's like I mean, at 4 megapixel. That's isn't that like a shitload of photos?
Yeah, for 256. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a matter of having to carry AA batteries with you everywhere.
Did they actually like? Would you go through like multiple like
Mm-hmm.
Oh really?
Yeah, because if you use a flash, it'll kill those batteries, man.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I have no idea how that works.
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't have a frame of reference. Like, yeah, I mean that's common sense, but like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But what are your plans for the rest of this week?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I really want to get the website that I'm working on right now done. I think it's starting to take shape. So just get that done. I don't know, one thing at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, like try not to start on like a bunch of like other stuff. You know, just focus one thing at a time. Just knock them out. Just keep try to move forward as much as I can. Despite the circumstances. I don't know.
Yeah. Juan's really pushing this whole Love is Blind thing. Yeah.
I've been watching it. I watched like 4 episodes. I'll try it again. Like it's right now everybody's just fighting on there. I'm just like, I don't really want to deal with this, you know.
That's the only time you get to see people interacting is on Love is Blind.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already finished The Outsider. I'm watching it again now with Becky, and we're almost done with it. And I don't know what I'm going to watch next. I've been watching Lego Master. Have you watched Lego Master yet? You should watch that. It's a pretty good show.
Lego Master?
Mm-hmm.
Like by like the Lego, like the...
You know, like those cooking shows where they have like people, like teams competing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but with Legos. It's pretty crazy.
Where is it on?
It's on Hulu.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! I know that sounds great.
Yeah, it's great. Like
that sounds like positive human interaction.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Love that shit.
Yeah, I should watch Lego Master. Dave,
okay.
The Outsider. You finished Atlanta already. Atlanta's not coming back till next year, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
And then Tiger King. I should need
What's
to watch
that?
that.
Oh, that's that thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to watch.
I mean, it's a chef show and Ugly Delicious, and I'm so bummed that Parts Unknown is no longer on.
It's not on Netflix anymore.
It's not.
Oh.
Yeah, they took it off.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like kind of like go-to for like this like wholesome television.
Yeah. Where you can learn stuff about things. I mean, that's what Ugly Delicious now is, right?
Yeah.
Just traveling in different countries.
Yeah, but like, I've watched it like I think twice over now, except for the last season. The last season I only watched once, and it was just really weird, and I don't know, I felt weird about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonathan mentioned Cheer. I don't know if you guys seen Cheer.
Oh, on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about that
cheerleaders, competitive cheerleading.
It's a college cheerleading team from like a small city, right? Small town.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Dur was telling us to watch that Korean show, Itaewon something.
Itaewon Class. I heard about it.
Yeah, Sarah told me to watch it too, but I don't know. She said it's really good, but I watched the trailer for it.
What is it about?
I don't know if I'm really into it. It's about like, what was it about? Like a guy that goes to like high school, and then he's like probably like the bad boy and fucking fucking no. Like it's like Asian Dawson's Creek.
I've never watched Dawson's Creek. I mean, it's not on Netflix or anything, right?
Dawson's Creek?
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't think you'd like Dawson's Creek anyways.
Oh,
Kingdom is really good. Somebody mentioned that. I already finished that. Kingdom's great. I don't know. Was season 2 better than season 1, you think?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you haven't watched it yet?
No. I was trying to rewatch season 1 before I started season 2, and then I was like, I don't really feel it right now. Yeah.
Sex Education is good too. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I haven't watched the second season yet. It's like a British show.
I've been watching a lot of like stand-ups and stuff on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy that.
I heard that Mark Maron stand-up is good.
I don't know who that is.
Mark Maron's a pretty funny guy. You probably enjoy his humor because it's very like dry.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. I like stand-ups because like you don't necessarily have to watch too. Like I understand that their like body language and like hand motion and stuff like adds to it. But like you can just listen to like a podcast, and that's like my favorite thing. Yeah, because like it's difficult to like pay attention to everything when
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really like the British TV shows that much. Renee keeps mentioning British TV shows, but
British TV shows.
Yeah. I mean, British comedies. I don't really get the humor.
Yeah.
Some of it I get, but yeah, right.
I feel like it requires you just gotta get used to it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can't get used to it if you just don't find it funny because it's a different type of humor.
Right, but like the only way you're gonna find it funny is by like eventually like get I guess exposure therapy is what they call it.
Yeah.
Like you just like subject yourself to something that like you don't particularly find to be like pleasant and enough that
force yourself to watch British shows until you enjoy them.
Yeah, it's like a mild form of Stockholm syndrome.
Is Hulu better than Netflix? It is definitely not better than Netflix. But
man, just get all of them.
For TV shows that are like currently running, like on Fox and stuff, that's the only way you can watch it. To watch like current shows that are on national TV, that if you don't have cable, that's the only way you can watch those shows. But Hulu sucks because there's all these stupid fucking commercials all the time.
Oh, you can just pay like $4 more and you don't get it.
Yeah, I don't want to pay $4 more.
I originally got Hulu to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so like my standards are there.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even mind the commercials. It's just the fact that they keep forcing the same commercials over and over again. It's just like super annoying.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just I pay the $4.
But you still get the commercials, right?
Nope.
What the fuck am I paying for then?
You're paying for the basic one. It's like $8 versus like $12. It's like it's super lame. Like it's like I don't even know why they give you that as an option. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I think it's because they started partnering with other companies like Spotify.
Yeah.
So therefore, like when you get Spotify, you get like a free like basic version of Hulu along with it, and that allows them to basically offer like what they've always offered, but now you have to pay for it instead of getting like the premium version that allows them to like raise the price on the premium version because you don't get commercials.
They don't even have that many good shows. That's the thing. But if you want to watch stuff from FX, that's the only way you can get it. Because you wouldn't be able to watch Dave unless you had cable.
I literally resubscribed to watch Dave 2 days ago. Yeah. You recommended it.
Yeah. Dave's good.
It was great. No, I love that show.
And then, I mean, you were able to watch Atlanta. Atlanta's a fantastic show.
Atlanta was just, that was like, I don't know, this is way too advanced for me, I think, in as an art form, Yeah. No, but like I definitely appreciate it. I can't say that I can, I can understand it or appreciate it fully even, but I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, that man. Yeah.
Do you know that Pornhub Premium is free right now?
They're doing their part.
Yeah, they're doing their part to keep the masses entertained.
Inside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess hats off to them. Yeah. Is that what everybody's talking about?
Yeah,
toilet paper for?
everyone's talking about toilet paper because Pornhub Premium is free right now.
I see. I see.
All makes sense now.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. What's the difference between Pornhub Premium and normal Pornhub, Phil?
Could you Google it, Phil?
Things?
Just Google it.
Google Pornhub Premium? Oh, I don't have the FX app, but don't you need cable to watch?
She has everything.
Does she have cable?
No, she just has every single like payable app. She's like just has it. So I always have something to watch.
But
we generally pick interesting things to watch.
So Phil's girlfriend has a subscription service to literally everything.
Yeah.
And you have cable. If you have cable, then you're just wasting money, right? Because
I don't know how these things work.
oh, it's because she has cable that you can watch all that stuff, Phil.
I don't
Give us the
If you
password so we can watch
subscribe to like a cable
Oh,
service
she might
and
be
it comes with it. Man,
Shit.
it's just like
So she's paying for cable and she's paying for all the apps.
no, it comes with the cable. Like once you
Talking
pay
to
for
the mic. We're
subscription.
doing a podcast.
Oh, my bad. So when you do
Jesus
like
Christ.
I forgot.
yeah, fuck, I
Half the
forgot.
podcast, you're just be talking in the distance.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's video this time, so I think there'll be context as like why it'd be weirder if my voice didn't sound further away, right? When I'm further away.
Okay. Oh, she
Yeah.
said she's gonna give us the passwords, dude.
Get the hookup. Very, very generous.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I don't have cable anymore because the only cable I can get at my office is business cable, and it's fucking expensive. Like with
Yeah.
internet and everything, it's $350 a
Wow.
month.
That's unreasonable.
Yeah, guess how much I'm paying for internet right now?
$75.
It's $250.
Oh fuck.
Yes. So I had to take the cable off because I didn't want to pay almost $400 a month for shit that we don't even use.
That is ridiculous.
Like we pay $250 just to get 50/50 internet, which isn't bad because our upload speeds are fast. But we also have a phone line that I'm paying for that we don't use because we don't
but you
have
need that, right?
We have
For-
to, otherwise you can't get anything else. Oh shit, Alex has a contact for me, of course. I've been trying to get Spectrum installed here. If you just get Spectrum, we'll be fine because they're supposed to add Spectrum to the city already.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have a Prime stick, but currently it's not being used by me because Utah has it in his TV.
Which is your TV.
Yes, which is also my TV.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to have. I mean, you said you didn't need it right now because you have the other thing.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Well, of course, Alex has Frontier 7575.
He's got a guy.
Alex has a guy for everything, yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Alex got the hookup. He always does.
Not impressed.
You guys just got to get closer to him and just steal his Wi-Fi.
How much do you pay for internet, Alex? Bye, Renee. Have a good night. See? No, he's not going to say because he probably pays a lot for it.
I mean, he could
wants
just.
the details on
He's going to give you the deets.
Yeah, he'll message you personally.
He's not trying to burn the spot.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Johnson? How are things in Florida? Have you contracted the coronavirus yet? Because everyone's partying out there nonstop. Damn, Alex is paying $110 for all three.
All three what?
All three: cable, internet, and phone.
Huh. Wow. What a
Thanks.
thrifty man.
Thanks for telling us. Yes.
I think he did tell us before.
If I told you, you didn't tell me.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But
don't
do I
understand.
really need cable? I mean, I need it for sports, but sports isn't coming back anytime soon. So
I mean, I don't know. Either, yeah.
what am I gonna do without basketball?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So you know who Johnson is, right? Have you ever met Johnson before?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He's
Johnson.
the F1, not F1, currently IndyCar
Yes.
mechanic engineer dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember him. Met him at SEMA.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
I do watch football, but football isn't gone right now too. There's no football yet. Oh yeah, and for you guys that are into basketball that are feeling the lack of ability to watch any type of sports right now, if you go on the NBA channel on YouTube, they're airing all of these old games that are like high profile games, like playoff games from the past that are really good games. So if you guys want to watch basketball, you can watch that way. But in the foreseeable future, there will be no live sports. Yeah. You ever watched Dodgeball? Dodgeball?
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Was it Colin Farrell?
No. Wait. Colin Farrell's in that shit? I don't think so.
Dodgeball?
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. Not Colin Farrell. Will Ferrell. My bad.
No.
Another Farrell.
No Will Ferrell.
Just Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember where they aired the games on the dodgeball games on the Ocho, ESPN 8?
No, sorry. I mean, I've watched it like I think when I was like junior high once.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but for you guys that have watched Dodgeball, ESPN2 has currently turned into the Ocho, which is ESPN8 from Dodgeball, and they're just airing like random ass sports like dodgeball and like fishing and stuff like
Really?
that. Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, that's how they're making use of the channel. But
I feel like that's something that I'd be actually interested in.
Ocho, it's just like random sports like a hacky sack and shit.
Really? Yeah, I've never watched professional hacky sack before. It's just like I feel like all of it would be like a new experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like I know exactly, like I have a good idea of what like a professional basketball player, like how good they are, how good a professional football player is. But I've never seen a professional hacky sack player before, so I want to see like what they do and like like I have no idea, no frame of reference there.
Imagine if there was like a legit hacky sack league, but they do drug testing, so you can't smoke weed. Isn't it hacky sack dudes just a bunch of stoners?
Man, that's super that's stereotyping as fuck.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I mean, if you play professional hacky sack, you can feel free to complain to me about it.
I think that's the point. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, in terms of what's coming up in the next week, quarantine.
Fuck. I know, right?
Yeah. Somebody said that you're woke. I don't think so.
What?
Somebody said Utah is woke.
I'm a little bit awake right now.
Yeah, I don't know if he's really woke or if he's just blind ignorance.
Is there an actual difference? Perspective.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Are you guys interested in filming any drifting in the toges of Japan or just Honda stuff? I just posted some drifting stuff. God damn it.
Oh no, but I mean like
toge drifting.
Oh. I mean,
in Japan.
I would love to go back to Japan right now, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. And I am not interested in.
No, I just feel like people just Joey typically films like what is just going on around him. So like it's not like we go and we're like, oh, we're gonna target this. No, we're not fucking Vice, So
yeah,
it's just like shit happens, but like that's how you get that. That's why I feel like it's the most genuine and there's it's just not. I don't know. There's no fluff. It's just the shit that's going down around.
Yeah. I mean, if I see drifting in the mountains in Japan, if I'm a part of it, I'll film it. But...
yeah, if somebody's just like, yo, you want to go, to here or there and do some stuff, and it's like, yeah, sure, why not? Like, then it'll happen.
Yeah, it's like very fluid and organic. I don't really plan anything when I'm there.
Otherwise, you just get a bunch of forced, like, awkward shit, Yeah.
Did you see the kid that I trolled on the Speed Hunters thread yesterday?
What?
I was trolling some kid yesterday on the Speed Hunters Instagram page because they posted like some Kanjo-inspired EF from like where is it, from UK or something?
Okay.
Yeah. And then I put what's Kanjo on there, and then boy did that string go on for a while.
You're just instigating shit.
Somebody was explaining to me what Kanjo was, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's." These group of guys in Japan, they race Civics and Integras in Osaka on the Kanjo. I'm like, what's the Kanjo? Is it dangerous?
Man.
Yeah, and I was like, man, racing Integras on the highway, that sounds really dangerous.
You're just instigating. you should be on Love is Blind.
Way. You're so mean.
Yeah. The kid was super nice about it too. So props to that kid for not realizing who I was and just continuing to give me advice. Actually, there's another guy that he literally sent me links to Kanjo videos. I haven't clicked on the links yet. I wonder if they're the videos that I filmed. But yeah, the guy just had no idea.
No one just like
it's like friendly people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the guy finally realized, he's like, dude, I finally clicked on your profile and realized who you were. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
And you're a dick. You should be on Love is Blind.
I'm just checking in on the kids and seeing how they're doing these days, Like,
they're fine. Sure. They're fine. They're commenting on Speed Hunters articles.
He's double checking how informed they are.
Yeah, the Kanjo inspired EF from the UK or whatever. It's definitely inspired, but I wouldn't say it was true to the authenticity of it. But I mean, how many people are gonna be,
I mean, better to be inspired than not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say before that? I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know if this is going to be a failed experiment or not. It probably will be because I feel like everything's just going to be echoed in the podcast itself.
It's gonna be weird.
So we're never going to post this. And
I mean, the last one, like the audio was a little bit off, but it didn't feel weird. Like it was okay.
was the audio off in the last one?
I mean, the audio versus the video.
Oh,
I guess in this case, there's the audio. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe.
is your GoPro even filming still?
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh shit!
It's showing.
Ah, damn it!
What the
Mine
fuck?
already
Oh my
stopped once.
god! 1 hour and no, it's 114 minutes.
Like it's weird because I don't know how I set my GoPro, but every time I say shit, it highlights and adds a highlight to my film. Yeah,
Like, oh,
yeah, it flags it and says it's a highlight. I don't know how I set it.
Maybe you have it set on like PG-13.
Yeah. I'm sorry if you guys watch the podcast on YouTube and the audio was out of sync during YouTube's video. I mean, Utah's part. But, like, literally try syncing audio for 2 hours.
No, I understand,
Yeah,
and like
I
it's
don't
not a
know
big
what the fuck
deal.
happened.
Like I don't really care. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Just
It's
don't
like-
move your mouth when you talk next time and then everything will seem in sync.
the shit that I see that like doesn't make sense half the time, anyways. You know, it's okay.
I'll just sit there with like blank face while Utah talks.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's fine.
I'll just blur out your face next time.
Yeah, just do that.
It just seems uncomfortable, you know, when you see a video and audio that's out of sync. Like, I noticed it too after I rendered it, but it's like, am I going to try to render 2 hours of video again? It's gonna destroy my computer.
I honestly think it's not that big of a deal. Like if it bothers me, I'll just look at something else. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just wear your hoodie backwards and put your hood over your face.
I feel like that would muffle the audio though.
Yeah.
And then it's
still
like
better than you leaning on your chair against the wall and not being close to the mic.
yeah, I know. It's yeah. This whole thing is just I just need a little getting used to, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that we've done 2 podcasts in a matter of 2 weeks is already very surprising.
Does this mean that we're still gonna film one on Tuesday or no?
Yeah, because this one is going to be a complete failure. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
somebody said, "Hello, everyone. Are you going to visit Russia and get acquainted with our car culture?
I don't think we
Accordingly,
can.
when everything will work out in the world." I would like to go to Russia someday, but I don't know if it'd be for car culture.
I mean, I think it'd be cool. I mean, I think there's. I mean, personally, I think there's. From what I understand, there's like a ton of fucking street racing there.
Like drifting too.
Yeah, and I think that looks really cool. Anybody like I don't know if like what we hear about Russia over here is true or not, but like like it's like a pretty strict government, and like the punishment for stuff like that is probably pretty high stakes. Anybody who's willing to like risk their life literally, like fuck, yeah, I think that'd be interesting. I don't think it'll be anytime soon though, because like
Yeah.
international travel is
Ideally,
low.
I'd like to go everywhere. And like, I haven't explored much of Europe. I haven't been to Russia ever. The closest I've been to Russia is China, and I don't know if I want to go back to China anytime soon or ever.
Why? I want to go to China,
I don't want to go to China.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong? Maybe.
Yeah.
I would, like, after going this year, I kind of wanted to go back to Hong Kong like annually now. Just
Cool.
because it makes sense in between Tokyo Auto Salon and Osaka.
Mhm.
Just because it's the same price as taking a bullet train.
Mhm.
And so we might as well go to Hong Kong for a few days, right? Eat some good food. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. Like I would love to. I've never been, so yeah.
Somebody wants you to talk about your Z resurrection. Do you want to talk about that?
It's never being resurrected.
What would be the ideal dream scenario for your Z if you had all the money in the world and all the time in the world, and my car wasn't in the way?
That's currently what I'm working towards.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find I'm trying to work to the point where I have enough time, and I've been saying this forever, but like if I can focus on that for 1 year and I have $100,000 saved up, then yeah, I'll do it. I'm like, why? Like I waited this long. Like,
Do you think $100,000 will do it?
yeah,
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
more than enough? Or
I don't know, because like the whole thing is like the whole point is that like I don't know, like my obsession, sickness, addiction, whatever this is, like it has gone to the point where like I have to do everything myself, It just So in terms of like financial strain, I don't think there is much. And honestly, I and the other thing is like just figuring out exactly how I want to do everything. It's just like I feel like I haven't experienced enough to be able to understand. I just don't understand enough of like the physical limitations of this world that we live in to really, do it. So I'll probably keep putting it off until I'm just like way too old and I'll just die.
Can you take the car with you though when you die? Because I don't want to have to take care of it.
Nah, just sell it.
Nobody's gonna buy that shit.
Just sell it for. Yeah, what? They're worth like $1,000 at least, right?
Yeah, like a good condition one.
Really?
Or like a running one, not one that I have to forklift off the top of the fucking shop.
I think well, fuck shit. I don't know, man.
Yeah. If you guys have questions, now's a good time to ask them because I'm winding down.
Yeah.
Somebody asked if we've ever visited Top Fuel Japan. Top Fuel Japan, like 15 years ago, would have been interesting. These days, Top Fuel is not doing too much in terms of building demo cars and race cars. I mean, the only race car that we really know about is the S2000, right? The Voltex one.
Oh, that one's getting auctioned off.
And that car is getting auctioned off now. So what's Top Fuel going to be after that? Because they've been doing a lot of like Suzuki Swift stuff and like S660 stuff. And honestly, that's just not terribly exciting for me.
Yeah, but it keeps businesses afloat.
Top Fuel in like 2002 would have been great. Because at that point, they would have their EK. And then they would have had that Del Sol with the engine in the back. The mid-engine Del Sol. One car was really cool. And then I think if they had an Integra that was super nice. And then the Top Fuel, the turbo one, the white one.
Hugh's wife's car?
Yeah. The one that Junko replicated in the Top Fuel demo car, yeah. You can build that car in the Option 2 video game.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody said I'll pay you $1,000 for your Z.
Okay. Whoever it is, just like take down the information, and when I die, just collect on that.
Okay. His username's easy to remember. So.
Cool.
He said I'll forklift it too.
Done and done. Just wait until I die.
Yeah.
Your chances are very probably pretty good right now. I mean, they're better than they've been, right? Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I mean, it's a worldwide pandemic. It's probably like, it's not like, statistically speaking, it's probably not at an all-time low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here, we've got some good questions now.
Some good questions flying in.
Yeah, man. Good stuff. What was the first one? Oh, do you think JCCS will get better or worse once the 90s and 2000s cars are allowed in? What do you think?
I haven't been in like years.
Oh, yeah. I've been the only one that's gone to JCCS. Will it get better or worse? I don't think to guys like us it'll feel like Japanese classic car show anymore because we're just seeing the cars that we grew up with. It's either just going to feel like a normal car show or it's going to remind us of how old we actually are now.
The last JCCS I ever went to was in 2010, I think.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, yeah, you never go with me.
Nope.
But you just go with her.
Yeah. Yeah.
What builds were you looking forward to in WeekFest Japan? Well, I mean, I can't really tell you about them, but we had some pretty big surprises for WeekFest Japan that probably won't happen now, or if it does happen, it'll happen in September. But those are some pretty significant surprises that we wanted to give you guys some insight on or show you the build-up coverage of. That was totally my plan, was to go to Japan early this year, go maybe last week of April, and then get there maybe a week before the show and then start doing some coverage like I did last year with Mori ZK9. But with the cars that we are supposed to be watching come together through Exceed. But that remains to be seen now. But yeah, those were the cars that I was looking forward to presenting to the world because I feel like I always enjoy seeing how people react to things, and that would have been a huge surprise for both the Japanese car audience and for people here at home. So yeah, hopefully that happens in September.
Yeah.
Future collab with Narita Dogfight. I mean, I would love to, but Sean doesn't like me. So. Yeah, Sean thinks my stuff's super gay. So.
Sean is also I don't think people realize that we actually know him personally, right there.
I know Sean very well.
He's literally 100 yards away from us right
Sean
now.
Sean literally came by and gave Philstar a shot just before we started this.
Yeah.
Will I do collab merchandise? I mean, if you want to see collab merchandise with Narita Dogfight, he's already done with Battlecraft. And if there's anyone that's currently involved with Battlecraft, it's either Utah or me. And
no, it's Joey.
Utah,
so. It's not me. Yeah. No, my half of Battlecraft went to Joey. Yes, so Joey is already collaborating with Narita Dogfight. So consider that
a collaborative effort already, even though I've never seen a jacket in person before. So.
Yeah. So there you go.
So,
I'd like these easily answerable questions.
what shops in Japan have you not visited yet but want to visit? There's a lot of stuff I want to visit. I want to visit, like, you know what would be a really cool shop to visit? Veilside.
Huh?
Veilside.
Oh.
Because somebody, Mark C Media, he's the one that did his stuff went viral for visiting Asano Racing with all the retired.
Yeah.
He went to Veilside recently, and like the Veilside shop is still full of those cars.
Mm-hmm.
Like all those original Veilside demo cars are still there.
Yeah.
So how cool would that be to actually go visit Veilside? Nobody would care but us, but I mean it's Veilside, so it's like
I think
legendary
like
shit to us.
6 or 7 years ago, I used to work for a company that did the distribution for Veilside in the U.S. And so I would talk to Mr. Yokomaku like once a week.
Well, you're the contact then. So next time we'll go to Veilside.
No. There's no way that guy remembers me. Like that dude is definitely kind of how do you say, in his own world. Like he's brilliant dude. You know, just like there's no way he's gonna remember me or like have any reason to. Yeah.
I noticed the U.S. side has been really trying to push Veilside again, but it's like so far beyond like what people know these days that it wouldn't never get traction again.
I don't think so.
But just to visit Veilside would be great. Top Secret is a shop that I've always wanted to visit, but I never had the opportunity to.
We drive past it often enough. Yeah,
Top Secret would be great. Auto Select would be great, but Yasu refuses to ever take me there.
What sketch, dude?
Yeah, there's some sketchy business going on over there, so it would be a great place to photograph and see, but I don't know if that will ever happen. I almost went to Phoenix's Power the last trip to Japan, or 2 trips ago, but Yasu refused to stop there. So, and it's literally down the street from TRA Kyoto.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Huh. It's like in between TRA Kyoto and Impact.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, there's plenty of shops I would like to visit. It's just like it's accessibility and like if we have time, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
So yeah, Abflug would be a great shop if they're still around to visit.
I believe they still are around. Yeah.
Dwayne says, Joey, are you still gonna buy Christian Silver EK? If so, what's the plan? Motherfucker.
Text him.
That's your response?
Yeah. What I mean, I was going to plan. I mean, I totally will probably pick it up, but what's the plan for it? It really depends on finances and if certain people get involved with the build, then I will definitely start on it. And the idea originally was to get a car done by this summer, but you know, as everything is put on hold now, that car probably won't happen until later this year, if it does happen. And if it does, most likely you will see it at year 12.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dur, are you talking about Garage Active? If you're talking about Assist Kyoto, that's the BMW shop. But Garage Active is another shop that I really want to visit, like in Fukuoka. But we didn't get a chance to last time because we were only in Fukuoka for like 4 hours.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, fuck. Yeah, Kyushu seems nice. Like, there's a lot of stuff I want to see there.
Favorite type of FD? Fujita Engineering, RE Mamiya, TCP. Which one is it?
Aero-wise?
Yeah, aero-wise.
It's between RE, Feed, and TCP.
I mean, RE is just, you have to visit RE one of these days, right?
Oh, I thought he was asking like what your preference in aero was.
I'm saying your preference of aero is right.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, Fujita is timeless.
Yeah, I mean they're all timeless, right? I mean, I don't know.
TCP Magic's not very modern for the climate.
It is. You're right. I don't know. I mean, but I don't know. It depends on what kind of...
Really old RE stuff is really good.
It would depend on what color the car is. Like what color I plan on painting it, that would choose from there, and then like decide on what wheels I want, and then that would choose, and then everything kind of just chooses each other, right?
I already built the perfect FD in Tokyo Extreme Racer 2 until Utah erased my memory card and I lost my car.
No. Okay, and then I worked really hard, and we rebuilt it.
What arrow was on there? It was
I thought it was BN.
Oh, BN Sports. It was a BN Sports FD. It was hot pink or magenta. Chrome magenta, and it has mismatch Advan wheels. And it had Lambo doors.
Yeah.
Their taillights. It was the best car ever.
Yeah, it was a cool car.
Yeah.
That was a good game. Good times.
Yeah.
That was the last Tokyo Extreme Racer that ever came out, right?
No, Import
Really?
Tuner Challenge. Remember? Oh wait, that's what we were playing.
Yeah,
Import Tuner
that's the one that we
Challenge.
played. Yeah.
Yeah.
After
which was
that,
supposed to be the third Tokyo Extreme Racer, fourth one, because they went Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift. Remember?
Oh, yeah,
Right,
one, but there was like 1, 2, 0.
0.
Yeah.
0 was
Three.
the first one. Second one.
There was like 0 was like, I don't know which one 0 was. I don't know.
Hmm.
First one was just on Dreamcast. That's all I remember.
Yeah, the Dreamcast
Yeah.
one is.
It was a Dreamcast release game.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Lambo doors, is that the key to the Joey Award at WeekFest? Yeah, if you can pull it off.
I mean, it's worked every time.
Not many people have pulled off Lambo doors, but you can. It's fantastic. Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
like, it's not
Like
anything
Derek's
that's going to
car?
go out of style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek's car pulled it off.
No audio.
Yeah, it's like that in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Talk, you talk.
Just kidding. I can actually talk. Yeah. It's fucked up.
Does it work now? Hopefully, you guys. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the audio cuts out because I have to start a new room every single time because we keep hitting the time limit. So
Is that what it is?
yeah, I think 45 minutes.
So it keeps you from like broadcasting like football games and stuff.
Yeah, because
That makes sense.
I mean, oh, everybody's in here again. Damn,
Ray, Jason's in here.
man, you guys are super loyal. Thank you for staying on.
Becky, that shop.
Nah, I'm
Becky,
about
what are
to-
you doing on here?
I'm about to leave.
You've been here the whole time.
It's good that we did.
Oh, thanks, Jason.
Very supportive friends. Teddy's on here. Teddy just had his baby, so he's probably awake anyways, taking care of his baby.
Which Teddy?
EK Teddy.
Oh, well, I don't know. I know 2 Teddys, so.
No.
You know 2 Teddys also.
Yeah, but I only know one Teddy that had a baby. So,
Now, you never know, man.
anyways, thank you guys for being here with us and hanging out. This is kind of fun. I did not expect everyone to stay on this long. I thought I was going to end up being like one of those 3 people in a room lives, like some of our other friends.
I've never done this
Supporting
before,
her
so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, isn't that what we were doing before we went on the Instagram? Just
yeah.
3 people on the live
Yeah, but
in the office.
Cody bought chicken wings. Thank you.
Yeah. They're still in the fridge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Becky just always has me playing in the background when she's window shopping. It's because
That's
of Becky
nice.
that I have this thing that's holding my phone up right now, because she originally bought this for her like future Twitch streaming career. But you see how it's like rose
It
gold?
explains the color. It's really
Well,
it's really Becky like.
Becky is both stylish and economical, because not only is this rose gold that matches her phone, but it was also the cheapest one.
I mean, that sounds unintentional, but I respect it.
Becky just thinks things through, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I'm glad everyone's still around. Everyone's just waving. What were we talking about?
We're talking about.
Tokyo Extreme Racer. No, past that.
Yeah, we're talking about how good execution never goes out of style.
Good execution. If you can pull off a Lambo Doris, yeah, I'm sure.
If you can pull off anything, then you can pull it off. That's it. That's all. I think that's all it is.
Joey,
So-
whatever happened to the Odyssey? I saw one on the road and remembered yours. You probably saw mine. If it's a blue Odyssey with Ganador mirrors on it and it has CE28s on it, that's definitely my car. The person that owns the Odyssey is our good friend Son from Hasback. Yeah. He needed a daily driver. I didn't want the car anymore because I didn't want to keep paying registration and insurance on it for no reason. So I literally sold the car to him for $1,000 with everything on it. Yes. You know?
Damn.
So I'm telling you, I take care of my friends. People don't believe me. I could have parted that car out for way more.
Well, yes. Yeah, he definitely could have.
Yeah, I literally would have the Mugen wing, Mugen grill, JDM headlights, JDM arrow on it. It was repainted. Interior is pretty mint, other than the missing third row, and had Ganador.
Oh yeah, because it got like all drenched, right?
There was a garden in my trunk one time.
Yeah, that was gross. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys see my Odyssey, it's owned by Son. It has a giant Hasback sticker on it now. So please leave him alone. And for the guy that tried to steal it back then, please don't try to steal it, because you fucked up my
Wait,
ignition.
somebody tried to steal it?
They tried to steal
Where?
my car a couple years ago.
Here?
An SUV. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Fucked up my ignition. Yeah. Remember, I could just drive around back then with no key in my ignition because the car would just start with any kind of key in it.
That's so lame, dude.
Yeah, but it was just a car that I didn't need anymore. I really liked that car. Like if it was like if it rode a little bit better and there was a use for it, and I didn't have my Honda Pilot, I would definitely keep that car.
Yeah, you just outgrow some things.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Somebody asked if you were ever going to be on the track anytime soon.
You or me?
You.
I don't know. We'll see how this whole thing goes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to. Like, it's not like I ever stop enjoying it. It's just as
Not a priority.
No, I just I guess I can't say that it is. It's I guess
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's difficult. So
You should.
I mean, it's not that it's difficult. It's just yeah.
Hello, Yasu. Welcome to Instagram
Oh
Live.
shit!
Technology.
Yeah.
Takeshi
said he was going to jump in here earlier too, but he never did.
I thought I saw it earlier when I was trying to figure stuff out.
Oh, he asked me if there was like a password that was required to join. I'm like, no, I don't think Instagram Live works like that.
Huh.
I don't know what kind of seedy chat rooms he's been in.
What's the pass?
Everything that Takeshi does is exclusive.
Yeah, right. We should have been like, yeah, as a password, you got to text me beforehand. Yeah, but shit, what we're talking about? Oh, yeah.
Driving. I want to drive more. Yeah, I definitely want to. It's, we'll see. It's, certainly, yeah, I don't know. I feel like anything I say is just words. So we'll see.
Microphone.
Anything I say is just words. So we shall see.
Yeah. Somebody asked me if I still had my Sport Cross, and it's just sitting outside.
It's right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll hopefully look good by 2021. Hopefully. And maybe 2020. What headphones do you have? I have Oklahoma City Thunder headphones because they were on sale on Slick Deals like years and years ago, and I'm too cheap to buy good headphones. I had some Beats by Dre ones, but they broke a long time ago, and I did not want to replace them. Yeah. Cody says we're not allowed to for a year. I don't know.
Allowed to what?
Drive on the track? Is that some sort of agreement that you guys came to?
No. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I forget. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Opinions on the S2000 Mugen SS bumper? It's a great bumper. It's fantastic looking.
It's very happy.
Mm-hmm. It's a big
Which one is that?
How can you go wrong
the smiley face bumper.
Smiley face,
Yeah.
How can you go wrong with a giant smiley face bumper where the designer just decided to throw a Mugen center cap right into the bumper? For absolutely no reason. Huh?
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was like a tow hook hole thing.
It's a tow hook hole, but it's covered by a center cap for a Mugen wheel.
That kind of makes sense, right?
I guess.
Just efficient design.
Yeah. It's kind of cool, but at the same time, I guess it's just quirky enough to be Japanese, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing is pretty quirky. I think it's a fun looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are you going to cover it with, right?
Oh no, I meant the bumper as a whole.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it looked great on like 16s, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chance Lee is asking if we ever figured out what the best wheel name is. Oh, Phil would be good for this. What's the best wheel name of all time?
Best wheel name?
Mm-hmm. Like Techno Phantom or like
Oh man.
You see enough wheels day to day.
Yeah, but I see like the most basic things every day.
Yeah.
Oh man.
T37 Cup is not a good name, man.
Yeah.
Presidio Demon Camber is a great name. Oh yeah, Cody's in here. He can provide some insight.
I do like how WEDs would use actual names like
Alex said GMR GS1s.
What a dick.
Arcane
Arcane Street Fighter?
Streetwalker,
sorry.
This is,
001s, yeah, a great one.
Dude, 962s, man. XX Sport Max 962s. It's like if you could pull those off, man, like those were the shit back in the day.
Yeah. We're talking Blitz 03 is not a great name. Blitz itself is a good name, but we're talking about best names, not best wheel.
WED's Rapier.
Wed's
Well, it's a sword.
Yeah,
It's a sword. Yeah, that is a cool name. That's also an amazing wheel.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm a fan. I mean, for me, it's always. I think it's just gonna be the MAE crown jewel, man. Like that's just like it's a fucking It's like it's a great wheel, and I don't know. Maybe it's just like what I really liked when I don't know, growing up. I don't
In terms of a wheel name,
Yeah, crown jewel.
yeah, MAE Crown Jewel is a pretty cool name.
I think
Triforce
so.
Zelda is good. Someone brought it up.
How?
Triforce Zelda? That's a really cool name.
You just took it right off a video game.
Yeah. Where do you think Crown Jewel came from?
Russia.
Rigamaster? Yes, shameless plug. Desmond Rigamaster Evo.
Evo 2.
No.
That's
Evo.
a great name.
Yeah.
In all colors. Freaking fantastic.
It just sounds Russian to me.
Rigamaster. Oh, Desmond Rigamaster?
No, crown jewels. It's just like the whole, the whole issue with the royal family and whatnot back in the 80s.
Wed Cerberus is a good name.
Yeah, I thought it was Cerberus.
Cerberus. I like the caps. I like a lot of those caps because they actually have like details in it. Like
it's just like a mythical creature. It's like a 3-headed dog, right?
Yeah, SSR Minerva. Marquis Primata is like an okay name, but
I don't even understand. Like, does
somebody asked me if those stickers are available. Are they reproducing this?
Which one?
For the Marquis Primata?
I don't know. Probably not.
No.
I don't know. Actually, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say something like that. I don't know. To be honest with you, I will find out.
Oh shit! Kyle Wong is here. What's up, Steve? I mean, Work Zeist is an interesting name. The new line of work wheels, but I don't like the wheels that will have like numeric endings to it. Like it's like a whatever like Work Zeist 003 or whatever.
It's just the easy way out.
Yeah.
It really is.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
there's some cool. It's
Let's see.
I was just thinking about that the other day. I saw like a really cool wheel, and I was like, that's a great name, but I can't think of it now.
Mana rays.
Mana ray. Most mana ray wheels also end with numeric values. Yeah. What's TCO5? Not a great name. Cool wheel.
Letters and numbers don't count, dude.
Yeah, you gotta have to come up with like a really weird, like oddball name for it.
Auto Couture Magnifique.
Auto Couture Magnifique is a great name. Junction Produce Scara is a great name.
Good stuff, actually.
Scara? What does that mean?
Nothing, I don't think.
Oh.
Yeah. And then, that reminds me. I was doing like Google translations, the other day, because I was going through the attack stuff. And you know how we always talked about how Voltex is it's just like a misinterpretation of the word vortex? It's true. Okay. Yeah, because when you do Google Translate on Japanese for Voltex, it literally translates as vortex. So it was just like the LR mix up like usual.
Huh. They're just like, yeah, we're Japanese.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Cody's right. Most Leon Harderit names are really cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Superstar Leon Harderit is good. What is a Harderit? Is that some sort of...
I don't know.
Racing Card C5 is not a very good name. It's just...
Once again, letters and numbers.
Yeah. Traffic Star is a cool name, but the rest of their wheel names aren't great. Madi Caesar? That is a good name. Yeah, most German wheels have really interesting names.
German, huh?
TRD Sportivo? Not that great.
Wed's Shoki.
Shoki.
It had like a samurai on the center cap or something. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, they're ugly ass wheels, though.
Oh, yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah. all old Takichi Racing Heart wheels, they all seem like they had pretty interesting names, right? Yeah.
Like what? Like CPO35?
I mean, that would... Like when they were producing stuff for SSR. Wait, SSR.
Other way around.
Other way around, yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Almec Weiser? What wheel is that?
Oh, there's a thing. What was it? I forget. It's
Almec
like
Weiser sounds like a drink.
I thought it was like an off-road wheel or something like that. I'm not sure. I might be completely off there.
Yeah, if you guys can think of cool wheel names. Axis Touring Cups is not a good name. Come on. Axis Touring Cups, by the way, is a direct copy of an Advan wheel.
TC2.
Yeah. Advan TC2 is what Axis.
TC1. Sorry, TC1.
TC1s.
Yeah, I always forget which one.
TC1s,
I
or
forget.
is it just TCs?
I mean, TC1, TC, same thing. I always forget what the fuck the Turing whatevers look like.
Was the Axis 7 a copy of anything? It had to have been, right?
I don't. To be honest with you, like I can't recall what these Axis wheels look like.
Oh yeah, Racing Seneca is a really cool name too.
That's a great name.
Mm-hmm. Downhill Specials. It's kind of
Bridgestone downhill specials. Yeah, those are cool.
Heritage Abesus.
Starks. Starks is. I feel like Starks has always been a name that people have mispronounced all these years, or the true name of it.
What, the RS and the CS and the whatever? Yeah. RC, sorry. They call it the RC, but it's actually
RS. Not a good name. It's a really cool wheel, but the name itself is bad.
Yeah, I don't even think that's what it was called.
What's a Pasco Fame Bilbo?
Oh, it's an older Japanese wheel. It's like a 4-spoke, but it looks like 8 chopsticks.
8 chopsticks?
Yeah, it looks like 8 chopsticks.
So it looked like a what is that?
Yeah, we're just gonna say Techno Phantoms and call it a day.
Yeah, Techno Phantom has to be the all-time greatest name, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it just makes sense, I think.
Mm-hmm. Like, it just makes you want that wheel, right?
Yeah.
Autostrada Modena is a cool name, too.
Yeah, it's a cool design as well. Mm-hmm. It's like a straight F40 OEM wheel. I like that.
Yeah, but I think a lot of the older wheel names are the cool ones, right? Before there was, like, the true English translations of things.
Yeah, when, like, one man designed the wheel, like, the whole time he was thinking about what he's going to name it, and then he just thinks of, like, the greatest name ever.
He was just looking through names from, like, fairy tales, American fairy tales, storybooks,
pretty much.
Greek mythology and stuff, right?
When, like, cars had cool names and shit, before they were, like, called, like, stupid-ass letters and numbers.
Yeah. I'm surprised nobody named the wheel the Iliad.
Somebody probably has.
Right?
Yeah, I feel like they have, dude.
What about the penis spoke wheels? Anyone know the name? Penis spoke wheels.
Yeah, no, dude. Like, I don't know why. I don't think they had. They had.
Takichi Racing Heart penis wheels.
No, they're like some like stupid like off-road wheels or something.
Manare Turbina is okay. What about them can size? Man, you leave those guys alone. They're just trying to live their dreams. Let them sell their wheels. At least their original designs. You don't know what Kansai wheels are?
Oh, no, I know what they are. Because Rodney's car was in their booth. At SEMA.
Yes. Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't there, so I didn't say nothing. No, I mean, I don't know who to ask. I'm not going to be like, hey, who are you? I don't know. Who am I?
Yeah. Man, people really like Ronald Teddy Bear wheels.
Why?
I don't know. Techno Shadows? Techno Phantom sounds better, Cody.
Yeah, that seems a little redundant at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Techno Viking.
That man's legendary.
There was like a documentary on him.
Yeah.
Of like...
Really?
Yeah. Techno Phantom. Zenith wheels. Me. Man, I'm glad that everybody stayed on for so long. Do you know what we maxed out at? I don't even know.
I don't know, man. I'm getting tired, though.
Yeah?
I actually have to pee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go eat some chicken wings then.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's cold. It's just fucking cold in here, too.
It's warm in here.
I bet. There's 2 of you.
Ooh, all of Yasu's parts are ready. Thanks, Cody.
Oh, fuck, man. Well, yeah, let's ship them out.
Yugen R&R is not a cool name. But, anyways, hopefully you guys had a good time and we kept you entertained for the last 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh, yeah, the GoPro's turned off now.
Oh, thanks. So that's shit. Yeah,
I mean,
so we're probably never going to upload this because it's probably going to sound like shit. Anyways.
And it is what it is.
I don't think it's like a good upload anyways because there's just a lot of interacting with people that they can't see.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, so maybe we'll do another one of these instead next time. Who knows?
Why don't you just GoPro the cell phone?
I have been saving the live stream, so I'm gonna try to
really?
download it and see if it works or not. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that technology, man.
It's fancy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good night. Everybody be safe out there, you know? Like, I know it's like one of those things where you're just kind of feel restless and you don't know what's going on, and it's an uneasy time in life. But, you know, everyone will get through it. You know, there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. It's just right in front of your face now, and you have to face this. And all we can really do is get through it, right? So hopefully you guys have a good weekend. And I'll see you again soon. Hopefully everyone is safe and your families are safe. And if you are going out and seeing friends casually every now and then, and you have parents that are older, please just don't see your parents. You know, just call them, FaceTime them, or whatever. Because I know it's a thing where people are really trying to push to see family and stuff like that. But honestly, if you've been out and about, you definitely should not go visit your parents because your parents are in danger. And I mean, everyone is in danger, really. You know, everyone thinks it's so easy to just brush it off, like, oh, we'll recover, blah, blah, you know. But you got to consider the fact that things change, you know, and everybody's body reacts differently to things. So who knows how safe you are from it. It's better just be safe and for everybody to move on from this. And hopefully there's like a vaccine coming. Everybody's not struggling. Nobody's trying to struggle for money more than usual, you know. And just live life the best way you can right now with the resources that you have.
Stay sexy and don't get murdered.
Yeah, stay sexy, don't get murdered. If you guys are going to start an OnlyFans, please let me know. I will try to support in any way. I'm very comfortable with my sexuality, so
Wait, what?
whatever you guys are doing, whatever you guys are doing, if you want to show your penises, if you want to do whatever, I don't know, do what you got to do to survive. But
what are we talking about?
I'm just trying to be supportive because support us. So if you have an OnlyFans, fans, drop us a line and we will subscribe to your OnlyFans. Have a good night. Thank you to Yuta for being here and not being close to the mic, so half the podcast is recorded.
Well, I mean, you said you're not going to use it anyway, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Thank you to Philstar for moderating and giving us input whenever you can.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Joey. I'll see you guys in a second when you open the door.
Yeah. Good night, folks. Have a good night. Have a good weekend.